Hey guys, good morning, depending on where you are. You're welcome back to my channel. Um, yeah, this is me again, Tobile. I've come to rant again concerning the COVID situation. Yeah, I just woke up with this in my mind. Just a follow up of the video I made before. I'm just thinking of the fact that there is not enough information concerning this. There's lots of fears, you know, there's lots of fears because obviously there is maybe not enough information. It's either there is not enough information because information is not there, there is not information out there, or there is not information in the fact that we are not enlightened with the information. It's like maybe us as individual people, we are not enlightened. We don't know what to do, what not to do. For example, does one get infected by just touching, or does one get infected by just using the same facilities like others, or not? That does not mean that people's fears are not real, because obvious the people that are scared of maybe you sharing this or touching that, their fears, obvious, are real. They are real to them, even though maybe those fears are not true. Not true in the sense that they are not feeling them. It's just that maybe that touching or that not touching, it does like affect or infect or not. So yeah, that's so that's so that those are the issues. That are we Do we know enough what to do or not to do? This reminds me of the time when the COVID was still hiking, and a lot of black people were dying. Just ethnic minority people were dying, especially those that work in healthy care. And there was lots of news like that in the media saying the numbers of people, like for example, I'll say black people, but could have been black people, could have been even other people, were dying at that time. Because I remember that time I was working somewhere, and that person was actually scared of me because I am black. They were thinking that because I'm black, then it means I am more likely to let's say there's maybe five people working with that one person, and you are the only one that is black, or there's two of you who are black, or there's three of you, or maybe the majority of you are black, or even the majority, or maybe even few of you are black. Whichever way would have brought fear, because they think that because you are black, you are more likely to infect them, because the black people are more infected. I remember the person saying to me, so it means, oh, I can't remember. She said something like, so it means you have to get a kind of a higher dose of the jab, because like a higher strength of the dose, because you people that I can't remember exactly what the news had said, because you people are more infected, or you are easily infected, or you are easily prone to get the COVID. I remember something like that. This person's fears were real because they had got the wrong information from the media. So they were actually really scared, thinking, hey, if I have five people who are looking after me, three of them are black, it means I've already got this thing. The rest, I've already got this thing because there's lots of black people working around me. It means that I'm already dead. That's just brought the fear to the person. That they were thinking, oh my god, and their fear were real to them, because obviously they've heard this news that made them think that, hey, now I'm more danger. I'm in more danger because this person is working with me. This person is touching me. This person is around where I am. So yeah, it brought fear to this person. So it's lack of information, or it's wrong information, but those things does happen. So when something is new, there's still not enough information concerning that situation. It does bring fear to people. It does bring fear to people. This reminds me during the HIV, when HIV was still like not a lot was known about HIV, and people were scared of people eating in the same plate where a person that has got HIV and AIDS is eaten. They were scared of touching anything that has been touched by that person who had HIV, because there wasn't enough information, or even wasn't the fact that there wasn't. Maybe the information was there. Maybe, for example, it was written down, but it was not in people's minds. People did not know about it. That okay, if you don't touch, or I even remember Diana went to somewhere in Africa and he was trying to make people know that if you touch this person, I remember I touched a boy or something, he held a child or something, and obvious people, because they didn't have the right information, they were scared, thinking, oh my god, maybe Diana will be infected. So she was trying, like, to put information out there. So that, just that one act that Princess Diana did, it kind of enlightened people's mind that okay, you don't need to if you touch a person, you don't get infected, you know which brought a lot of knowledge to people. So sometimes fear, when it crowds your mind, or lack of knowledge, when it crowds your mind, it can make your thinking impaired, because you are thinking out of fear. You even if the information is there, or even if someone tells you something different from what you know, at that time, because you are fearful, you won't be able to hear. This actually reminds me of the time when I was in this country, and I didn't have my documents were still not I didn't have the right documents. I was so scared. I was scared of even seeing a police crossing, walking around the same street where I was going. I'll cross over to the other side because of fear. Fear had engulfed me so much, that the fear of the fact that I didn't have the right papers, it engulfed me so much that I was even just scared of a walking police, even if that police was had nothing to do with the home office issues. I was scared. I was scared, even if they say that police was running. If he was running, I'm talking just a walking police. If he was running, that would have been worse, because I would think he's chasing me. I will just cross over with him, just walking, not even to me, to someone else, because I'll think now he'll end up stop searching me, or something else. So I'll just run away, or to the other place. Even if this police was running towards me for help, maybe someone had stabbed him or something, uh, because of my fear, he will die in front of me. He will run towards me and fall down and die in cold blood, because I'm scared. I'm thinking of my own problems. The moment I see him, my mind is thinking of my own problems. My fears just engulf my thinking. I can't even think well. I can't even think well. If I see that police not coming to me, I just go to God and kneel down straight away and like, oh, thank you, God. This police did not call me. He did not touch me, because I was fearful. Oh, hey, fear can, yeah. Fear is like, it just stops the certain vessels of blood running to the right place, because it just stops there and just cut off and just make you be so fearful that you can't think well. You can't think well. This reminds me of a story that I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, of a woman. It's not actually a funny story, because I'm sure this story was real to this woman. Of a woman, I heard that this woman that was married to this man, who was a sex addict. The man, with this woman, the man had like a favorite shirt that he used to like to wear all the time. But because this man was a sex addict, the woman was now scared of the man. That, oh my God, when he sees him, he think, oh my God, now he's going to want that thing. So the woman would just run away from seeing the shirt of that man. Just imagine the fear that he had put in that woman. You will just run away from seeing the shirt. That man will be running towards her for help, for something. But the woman will run away because now he's thinking, oh my God, because the moment he sees that shirt, even if that shirt was hanging outside, it wasn't the man actually walking towards him or wearing. The moment they see, you just see something from an angle sometimes. Just the seeing of that shirt, was enough to make this woman run away. To her this was real because obvious. Sometimes when you're with a sex addict, it's abuse. It's sexual abuse because you have sex even if you don't want, because sex there should be an agreement between two people. You should agree, even if it's the duty sex. At least there should be an agreement that now we are doing it, the duty sex. Because if you are feeling like, okay, you don't want, because I know that women sometimes we want sex most of the time actually we want sex less than men, but sometimes you can just do it to satisfy your husband or whatever. So yeah, that's the one I call duty sex, that you are not in the mood but you are just helping out you know but even with that one there should be an agreement. But if you are married now to a sex addict, there will be no agreement. There'll be no agreement. So yeah, those things will bring fear to you. So I know that this woman's fear, if the story is true, she was really, really fearful because the moment she sees the shirt or she sees the man, the thing that rushes to her mind is, oh my God, this is going to happen now. He's going to do it to me again. Now I don't want this to be done to me. You know. So yeah, such things will happen. Probably even me, if I will see that time when I was having no papers, I'll see a police uniform hanging on the line. Hmm. Because sometimes you see things from an angle and you're like, hey, let me run away before I come into contact with this thing. Yeah, you disappear even because your mind has been crowded. Even if there is truth in that thing, the moment the fear comes to your mind and those vessels that transport the blood to the right place are being cut off, you can't think. The moment that woman said that I needed a stronger strength of the jab, my mind was crowded. I couldn't even reason of what she's saying, that, oh, herself, she's got fears as well. Okay, me, I'm feeling being whatever, discriminated or what. The moment she said that, different kinds of words, if those words were insults, it means I would have insulted that woman, because the moment she said it, stigma was running in my mind. Um, Prejudice was running in my mind. Discrimination was running on my mind. All those big words like that was running on my mind. It was like, okay, so this woman, she's discriminating. She's all those big words were running in my mind, and I couldn't think clear that, oh, where is this coming from? What knowledge do I have that I can share with this woman? Even herself, is she open-minded enough to hear what I am saying already? Because her mind is crowded. So both of us, probably now we had our mind crowded. Her mind was crowded in the fact that she knows the news has said it, that you need a step from wherever source that she heard that. So in herself, she was just thinking, I don't want to die before my time. If you are the reason, that you are the person that will give me this thing, I'd rather be away from you, because I don't want you to infect me. And me, I was saying, oh, so you are a discriminating person. You are discriminating. Um, so it means you don't like black people. That's the big thing that goes in my mind. Instead of thinking, oh, maybe you may, okay, where did you get, instead of reasoning and thinking, okay, where did you get your information? Okay, she'll say maybe from the news. I'm like, you know what, this COVID thing is new. So maybe even the news, the media people themselves, maybe they don't have enough information. Let's just see, maybe after 6 months, there'll be more information about this thing. Maybe things will be better. No, I was angry. I was angry. I was thinking, because I'm thinking this woman, she's discriminating against me. How can she say that I need a higher dose? That's what my mind was thinking, not reasoning. So yeah, sometimes fear can just crowd our minds to the extent that we can't think clear. We can't think clear. So we should try the best, not to let fear crowd our mind, and just try to put things into perspective, try and think things through. And yeah, look at the time, because that time I should have just looked at the time as well, that, oh, this thing is a new thing. So, and there's lots of wrong information going around. So, is it wrong information? Is it less information? I should have thought of those things, before I maybe make my decision thinking that she's discriminating. Oh, this is stigma. Oh, this is whatever, prejudice. I should have, really thought about it properly before maybe I react, or before that anger engulfs me. Because now, that day, when I was working, my mind was just very crowded, thinking, how can I be working with this person who's thinking this about me? You know. So yeah, such such lack of information sometimes can really make you okay, lack of information and fear can really make you not think straight. So it's important that when you are faced with a situation like that, you calm down. You try and use your mind to think. Think outside the box. Think think positively, which is not always easy to do, but think positively. Thinking positively is the most important thing, because if you are thinking positively, you even think that, okay, maybe this person is not being discriminative. They just have lack of information, or they just have wrong information. Instead of concluding that, oh, they hate me because I'm black. They hate me because whatever, you know. So yeah, that's just what I want to talk about today, adding to the video that I've already made concerning the COVID situation. I just woke up today thinking, yeah, maybe people have lack of information as well. So don't be angry with them. Just be gentle. Just be gentle with them. Try like to find the information yourself and try to share that information with them, because you never know. I mean, if you talk to them like that, okay, maybe does touching really have get the person infected? Does sharing stuff really get the person infected? And you can actually quote that story of Diana, because people were really scared that time uh, of HIV. But when Diana did that, it kind of brought knowledge. It kind of made people to think, to research, to find out more information. But if you just crowd your mind immediately and say, this person is discriminating, this person, he is got is prejudiced person, this person is here to get me, this police is here to get me, this police is here to stop and search me, you know obviously you'll be in trouble with yourself, for for making wrong decisions. Even that can even make the police, that they see that, okay, you are panicking, because sometimes people are trained to read the body language. you know just the body language by itself can make maybe that policeman actually call you now, because now he's seeing the way you look at them, the way you suddenly cross the road. Now you are bringing more problems to yourself, because some of these people are trained, some professionals are trained to read at your body language. They might get your body language wrong or right, but yeah, you can land yourself in trouble just because you acted wrongly. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to say this morning. Yeah. Thank you for listening to my channel again. Hopefully you will listen to my next video. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Bye.